I was 74 when I enrolled in CUNY's Urban Education doctoral program. And one thing I knew for sure was that I was just too old to do a dissertation that didn't make a difference in the real world. Over the decades of my professional career as a social worker, I developed a keen interest in out-of-school time education. I saw with my own eyes what research confirms, that high-quality after-school and summer enrichment programs can be important contributors to children's learning and healthy development. I decided to tackle what I saw as the most glaring problem in the out-of-school time field, and that is the weaknesses in existing federal policy. I conducted an analysis of the largest federal program in this area, the 21st Century Community Learning Centers. My aim was to develop a set of research-based recommendations that could be offered to those in charge of monitoring and revising existing policy, specifically the U.S. Department of Education and the United States Congress. I began by examining all the publicly available data on the program. I then developed a set of hypotheses about the strengths and weaknesses of the existing program, then used my findings to interview 15 experts in the after-school field, including a former U.S. Secretary of Education and several local program leaders. What I discovered is that the 21st Century Community Learning Centers program, which is supposed to focus on academic and social enrichment, these programs have unfortunately become more school, with a decided emphasis on homework help and tutoring. And so young people's participation levels are too low to make a difference. My dissertation proposes 10 recommendations for addressing these and other problems, beginning with a clear definition of enrichment. 4 decades of research indicate that enrichment responds to student interests, uses active learning methods, and expands young people's horizons. In short, enrichment looks more like robotics and chess clubs, and as you can see here, culinary arts, than tutoring or homework help. Last month, I was invited to present my findings to 8 members of the senior staff working on policy at the U.S. Department of Education. And just today, the government issued its draft non-regulatory guidance on the program and asked for public comment. I think you know that they will be hearing from me.